This is CPM Precalculus, Chapter 2, Number 60. So calculator Carly, this is somebody's name, okay, was trying to adjust her calculator program to evaluate a different summation than the first one she did on her calculator. She started, you can see number 248 and Chapter 2, number 51. Okay, this is kind of explaining how it works, and this is how do you program in your calculator. So if the sum calculator Carly is trying to find is the sigma notation from the index k equals 2 to 7 of the argument k plus 1 squared, explain how to change the index and the equation so she can run her program. Okay, so in number 248 and 251, you built a program called sum, right? So if you use sum, right, in sum you actually program the index, right? So the index is programmed with the line 1 arrow x, so that starts the sum, like this is the start, right? So if you want to change it to now start at 2, you have to go ahead and change this to 2. So index, you have to change this to 2 arrow x, right? And you have to scroll down, and in line, what line is this? Line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In line 6, right, you have if x is less than or equal to 50, or whatever you have from your previous problem, and this is the stop. So if you want to change this to stop at 7, you have to change this to be if x is less than or equal to 7, right? And then if you want to change the equation, you have to go, so the equation, you have to go to y equals in the top left corner and go ahead and write y equals, and instead of, so you click this button, right? And then you have to say y1 is equal to, and then fill in this with, instead of k plus 1 squared, we have to use x plus 1 squared, right? And that's just because our calculator uses the variable x. So the variable has to be x. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So x plus 1 squared. Okay? Quit this, then we can run our program, and it's going to tell us the sum, right, is 4,500. Wait, did I do this right? Let me make sure I did not do this, because I didn't change this to go to be 7 here, right? That was way too big. So let's try again. Now it says the sum is 199. Alright, so that's right. So this now equals to 199, right? This whole thing. Alright, so if you use the advanced program sum plus, right, and you looked at it with us, let's go ahead and edit it, and just to see, well, this program asks the user where does the index start, where does the index stop, and they're using the x variable, right? So no matter what variable you have to use x instead. And the expression, they ask the user for the expression too. So just know that if you use sum plus, right, it's going to automatically change y equals for us. So we can even clear that, quit this, and go ahead, clear program. Let's do sum plus, right? Run it. It asks us where we start, 2, where do we stop, 7. Instead of k plus 1 squared, we're going to write x plus 1 squared. And then it calculates it to be 199. Alright? So if you use sum plus, then how do you change your program? No change needed. Just give the correct inputs when running or executing the program, right? And just to note, instead of k plus 1 squared, use x plus 1 squared. Because again, our calculator uses variables using x and no other letter right now. Okay? So this explains calculator Carly's problem. Hopefully she will learn to use sum plus so she doesn't go and edit her program every time like you would have to do if you use sum. Alright, that ends CPM Precalculus Chapter 2, number 60.